Hello, everybody, and welcome on in. My name's Ezra, and I appreciate for everybody coming in and joining me this evening as I play Fallout New Vegas. I have no idea why it has a continue sign, because I've never played this game, at least on the PC. So, this will overwrite your artistry progress. Yes. But let's go. Frank Sinatra. Nice shot.
War never changes. When atomic fire consumed the Earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn, training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
The man in the checkered jacket.
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig? You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
Well, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. As you can see, I just got shot in the face. So that was the game, right? That was all of it. That's how this all ends, right? Oh, this is just the beginning. Here's any pack. Good criminy. Pack guys added to inventory.
You're awake.
Travel pack item added to inventory.
How about that?
I don't know how I'm getting all this.
Whoa, easy there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name?
Sure, it will be that.
I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name. I'm Doc Mitchell. Welcome to Good Springs. Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place. How'd I do?
Yep, give it that. Go with that. Should this be your character? Yes.
Well, I got most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered. Okay. No sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet. Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room? Over by that vigor tester machine there. Take it slow now. It ain't a race. Ooh, looking good so far. Go ahead and give the vigor tester a try. We'll learn right quick if you get back all your faculties.
Guns, sneak speed. Yeah, I feel like I'm good with this. I'm good with this. This kind of fits my general play style.
Yeah, that's a pretty standard score there, but after what you've been through, I'd say that's great news. Well, we know your vitals are good, but that don't mean them bullets didn't leave you nuttered and a bighorn dropping. What do you say you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions? See if your dogs are still barking.
Why am I in my underwear?
All right. I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind. Dog.
Fluffy. Train.
House.
Shelter.
Night.
Dream.
Bandit.
Kill. Stab.
Light.
Dark.
Mother.
Not that one. Not a human shield. You know what? Caretaker.
Okay. Now I got a few statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say. First one. Conflict just ain't in my nature.
No opinion.
I ain't given to relying on others for support.
Strongly agree.
I'm always fixing to be the center of attention.
No opinion.
I'm slow to embrace new ideas.
Disagree.
I charge in to deal with my problems head on.
Agree.
Almost done here. What do you say you have a look at this? Tell me what you see.
I see a shovel. Chemical reaction. No. No. Nah. I can at least make this one out.
Okay. How about this one?
Looks like two guns. Or a spaceship. I see some piece of space age technology. Sure.
Last one.
Looks like two bears high-fiving. No. No. I can at least do a mushroom cloud. I can kind of see that.
Well, that's all she wrote. I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right to you.
I'll do heavy-handed.
All right, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out.
Can I get close?
Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have
Pip-Boy.
this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to be now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. It was my wife's. I think she was about your size, and she hardly wore it after we left the vault. Felt it was too brazen.
Thanks for patching me up, Doc.
Don't mention it. It's what I'm here for. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
Will do my best. Fallout New Vegas allows you to play in new hardcore mode that greatly increases the challenges. No. Okay. Complete. Ain't that a kick in the head? That's a Frank Sinatra song. Let's go. Items. Weapons. All weapons fall under a weapon skill category. That determines how effective it is. Okay. Okay, damage per second, strength, actions, and repair. Got it. Let me start off with apparel. Apparel can consist of many different types of gear, ranging from clothing and armor to sunglasses and hats. Damage threshold, condition, light, medium, heavy. Got it. Okay. Armored Vault 13 jumpsuit. Does 8. Alright, this is considered medium. Diamond metal and tribal. I can modify some of these? Okay, cool. So that's new. Oh, whoops. Didn't mean to drop it. Mercenaries grenade rifle, but I have no grenades. Throwing spear. Okay, I think these are all my all the DLCs. One sec, let me try this. Let me do this. Oh, wait, that's right. 2 is reload. Let's do another 10mm. Okay, so then Gunrunner's Arsenal. Asan has kit weapons manufacturing into high gear. All major and minor weapon dealers in the region are rolling in new weapons ammunition types. Okay, cool. Oh, didn't mean to throw it, but okay, criminy. Okay. So let's start off by going to the saloon. Oh, that was 1 hour. Want to do... Right, do another hour. Oh, wait. Oh, so if you go in the right door. As you the Old West. Because it basically is. It is the Old West.
Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry. She won't bite unless I tell her to.
Doc Mitchell said he could teach me how to survive in the desert.
Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you. Meet me outside, behind the saloon.
Flashing arrow on your compass shows you where to go. Well, considering this is considered New Vegas, so it's Viva Las Vegas.
Now, see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there?
Yep,
Take this and try to hit a couple of them.
cool. I'll take the rifle.
Everything all right?
Goodbye.
Until
How do I take it? Just says talk. Oh, okay.
that's the right idea. Look down the sight. Try crouching down and staying still. Nice shot. Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles. Tell you what, I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along?
Okay, I'm in.
Follow me. It's just down to the southeast a short ways.
I'll get talking in a southern accent. Kind of in a southern, more western accent. So yeah, Fault New Vegas.
Mally Vtuber says, well, I do declare that this here town sure seems like it could be the
Hear
Wild
that up on
West,
the ridge
dang
behind me there?
nabbit.
We got some geckos to clear out. Bunch of little monsters is what they are. Seems like Doc Mitchell treats more gecko bites than anything else. Let's see if we can get a little closer. If we move quietly, we can get the jump on them. More likely to hit something vital that way.
Left control. Alrighty.
Okay, you're on. Go give them hell.
I think I'm... Aha. Welcome to VATS. Vault Tech Assisted Targeting System. Or VATS. Okay, yeah, I understand how VATS work. This ain't my first rodeo. Got that one. And that one bit the dust. Now I gotta talk to Sonny.
See? You're getting the hang of it. There's 2 more wells that still need clearing. You want, you can come along. It'd be worth a few caps to me.
Sure, I'll come with you.
Shouldn't take more than a couple minutes, especially with two of us. Come with me.
Sounds mighty fine to me.
Ah, hell's bells. There's not a day passes by I don't tell people not to come here by themselves. Some people, your word just isn't good enough for them. Then this happens. Well, it's a part of life out here. Best to accept it. But you did what you promised. Staying out here
Wait,
with me.
what's going on with the dog's eye?
Here's my end of the deal. One more thing I wanted to show you. Thought I might teach you about living off the land and making useful things for yourself. Interested?
That couldn't hurt.
All right then. We'll need a couple ingredients to get started. Gonna want some xander root and a brock flower. Let me think now. I know
Xander
I've
root.
seen brock flowers growing up at the graveyard, and I seem to remember
Graveyard
there
and
being xander root
skew.
over by the schoolhouse.
Okay,
Bring
good to
those on back to me,
skew.
and we'll get cooking.
Doggy! What happened to your eyes? Yes, in this Fallout world that could be normal, but still strange. I'm gonna take the bottle caps. Fine, I'm gonna go into the school. You know what? Wait. They're just so tiny. Fine, I get a brown machete. Search. Ooh, terminal. Yeah. I've done this before. Terminal inquiries. Okay, let's go ahead and look for some. So we got bandits. Meeting, melting. Let's try meeting. M-E. Let's try melting. Nope, it's... Got one attempt left. Ah, so it was just trying to tell me it ends in ing. Let's try this again. Come on, go faster. Okay. Okay, let's look. Hearing. That might just be it ends with an ing. Let's try. Okay, yes, it does end in ing. Because there's holding, growing, ensuing. Let's try. Yeah, we'll try growing. And it's growing. Here we go. Disengage lock. Clearance granted. Unlocking. Open save. Bottle caps. Dirty water. Oh, stealth boy. Super stim pack. Sure, we'll just take it all. Good call, Danny. Good call. Good call. Xander roots. Okay, now over to the cemetery. And yes, that's actually a recording of me. Let's do this. I missed. Gosh, dang it. Item condition is low. Great. So, actually, wait a minute. I can't repair it. So, yep, might have to go. Come on, blowfly. Hey, it's a grave. This is where I died, I believe. Great. I'm gonna have to raise it to 500 points. Well, then again, I'd rather maybe do that. Ooh, snow globe. Alright, let's get some. That's a tin can. Rock flowers. Sandy and rock flowers. Okay. Oh, there's Sonny.
Let me see what you got. Yeah, these'll do just fine. Just fine. All right, now. We're gonna be making something folks on the trail call healing powder. Go on over to that campfire now. Give it a try.
Love it. Shooter. No. Healing powder. See, she knew I was gonna shoot her, so she tried to shoot me. Gecko stick. Oh, requires 25. Okay.
Hey, that's not bad, see? All it takes to make a recipe is the right ingredients and the right know-how. Sometimes it won't be a campfire you need.
I think
Might
that's
need
her
to do
other
some work on your
expression.
guns and ammo, maybe. Important thing to get is it's all the same idea. You just need to find the right place to set up shop. Workbench or reloading bench, whatever. Well, I hope that's enough to get you started. I'm heading back now. Hope I didn't miss anything good on the jukebox. Cheyenne would never forgive me. Hey, do me a favor. Trudy,
She's just jumping
she's
up
the
and
bartender
down.
up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She likes to meet newcomers. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi.
Up, Danny. She hasn't done anything to warrant a shot yet. Deku's? That's...
Done
one
being
second.
nice. If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground. Got it?
We'll keep that
Now
in mind.
that's rude.
Now, if you're not gonna buy something, get out.
What the hell is your problem?
That's right. Run!
Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon.
Overheard. I overheard your argument. What was that all about?
Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this traitor, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him.
Where's Ringo now?
He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill.
Like... You made Lily... Lily's our dog that we're currently pet sitting for. What are you gonna do?
Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him.
Powder gangers?
Chain gangs, really. The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best idea. It was a big escape not too long ago. Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble. That's what we're dealing with now.
Why not just kill Cobb and be done with it?
You mean murder him? That's not our way, even if Cobb is scum. He can bluster and threaten all he wants.
Okay, never mind. I want to talk about something else. What happens if I help Ringo?
If you were able to get Ringo out of this mess, you'd have a decent reputation around Good Springs. I'd even set you up with a discount.
All
Of course,
right.
helping Ringo would also make the powder gangers mad. And they've got a lot of friends out there.
What if I help the powder? That just doesn't sound good.
Don't know why you'd want to do a thing like that. Yep, you'd get on their good side, but people around here wouldn't appreciate it one bit.
All right, we're helping Ringo. Danny, quit backseat gaming here. We don't backseat game here. We make stupid commentary. Alright, and actually, by the way, real quick, gonna just show this real quick. We have a couple of commands, especially for moderators, such as this. Okay, I'm trying to track down the people who attacked me. Know anything about them?
Not much, other than they're a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though.
Good
Of course,
girl.
one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor by accident, and it hasn't been working since.
Did my attackers say where they were going?
They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them.
The man in
Sounded
the
like
checkered
they came in
coat.
from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back.
Why is that?
That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know.
So where are they heading?
I didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip. Fella wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up.
Show me what you have for sale.
Pleasure doing business with you.
I talked to Ezra. It's spoiling me. Oh, Melly knows I don't spoil too much. This channel is a sober channel.
That's close enough. Who are you, and what do you want with me?
I'm not an enemy, if that's what you're asking.
Sorry about the gun. You just caught me off guard, that's all. We got off to a bad start. What say we start over with a friendly game of Caravan? You know how to play?
Did you know there's a man named Joe Cobb looking for you?
Yeah. He doesn't look very tough, though. I hear he's afraid I'll shoot him down from one of the windows when I see him. And he's right. I'll have a much bigger problem once his friends show up. There's no way I can handle all of them in a gunfight.
And well, Danny, okay here. You can drink all you want, but don't expect me to try to pay for it. That's all I'm saying. You can have your wine, you can have your beer, you can drink whatever you want, but don't go expect me to pay for it. So what are you gonna do about the powder gangas?
I'm gonna lay low for as long as I can, assuming the town doesn't throw me to the wolves. I've got no chance against the gang on my own.
Maybe I can help you.
We just end up sharing the same grave if it's just the two of us. Now, if some of the other people in town were also on board...
I'll ask around to see who I can round up.
Start with Sunny Smiles. She's been friendlier than most around here.
Talk to Sunny Smiles about the powder gang. Okay. Closing in, closing in, closing in. Which is kind of what prompted this Fallout series to begin with.
Hi there. Sticking around Good Springs for a while longer?
I'm gonna help Bringo take on the powder gangas. I might need your help.
Say no more. I'm in.
Perfect. Just like that?
Just like that. I have a feeling that I'm going to end up fighting those guys one way or another, so I might as well get it over with. Joe Cobb talks about leaving us alone if we hand over Ringo, but I know his type. He and his friends will come after the town eventually. However, between you, me, and Ringo, we aren't exactly a force to be reckoned with. A lot of people around here look up to Trudy. If you could convince Trudy to join us, some of the folks in town might decide to help out as well. I know Easy Pete's got a stock of dynamite somewhere, and Chet just got a shipment of leather armor we could borrow. Talk to them as well. Finally, there's a good chance we'll all end up with extra holes in us. So if Doc Mitchell could cough up some extra stim packs, that'd be great.
Any idea on how to convince Trudy to join us?
A silver tongue would help. Convincing Trudy that we had a good plan to win the fight would also help.
Ah. How can I get Easy Pete's dynamite?
Easy Pete's pretty protective of his dynamite. You'd have to convince him you know a thing or two about explosives before you handed it over.
I need to get Prim. Can you suggest a route?
Sure can. Take the road southeast out of town till it hits the freeway. Prim is the town with the roller coaster straight south.
Oh, Prim. Okay, I know where Prim
NCR
is.
patrols do a good job of...
Would Chip be willing to give us the
I don't
supplies?
think give is in Chet's vocabulary. Even with the town at stake, he'd still make...
All right. Got a lot of people to talk to.
You must be the one Doc Mitchell was patching up. Way I heard it, I didn't think you'd be walking out of that office. I've got plenty of supplies for sale. Even got some weapon mods and special ammo. Well worth the caps if you ask me. If you're hurting for caps, I've also got boxes of surplus ammo in the miscellaneous section. They're not great, but you get what you pay for.
I need supplies to fight the powder gangas.
Now just hold on. I never voted to take on the powder gangers. That's a 1,000 cap investment you're talking about. Right.
How do you know about this? How do you know about the situation with the powder gangas?
If Ringo doesn't head out on his own, I think we should hand him over. Town shouldn't get itself mixed into the problem. Don't mistake that for coward talk, though. We're a town of survivors. We'll fight tooth and nail if pushed, but we don't go looking for trouble.
Do you know anything about the people who attacked
The
me?
leader was a New Vegas type. Typical city boy. He had a bunch of Great Khans with him, probably hired guns. The Great Khans normally stay in their own territory way up northwest, on account of them being enemies with the NCR.
Okay, let's... Doc. Oh, this is Doc Mitchell. Hey, Doc.
Welcome back.
Town's gonna be attacked by bandits. Anything you can do to help?
Seems like wherever I go, it's always the same. Folks just never leave each other alone. Oh, I'm not much good in a fight with my bum leg. And my supplies are scarce, but I'll give you what I can spare.
Thanks, Doc.
You take care now.
Oh, yes it is. So you don't like blood, eh? What if I told you you have blood inside your body? The thing is, that's living blood, not dying blood. Easy Pete.
Howdy. What can you...
I hear you got dynamite. It would help us beat the powder gangers.
Too dangerous. Wanna kill all yourselves if I let you touch it. Better to leave it buried. Safer that way. Too dangerous. Sorry. Blow...
What's he know about Joe Cobb?
Bad trouble.
That's helpful.
Welcome.
Alright.
Keep your gun.
Howdy, partner.
Hi, Victor.
I say you're looking fit as a fiddle?
Thank you. Thanks for digging me out of that grave.
Don't mention it. I'm always ready to lend a helping hand to a stranger in need.
How did you happen to find me?
I was out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard. Saw what looked like a bunch of bad eggs, so I laid low. Once they'd run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. Turns out you were, so I hauled you off to the dock right quick.
Never seen a robot like you before.
I'm a Securitron. Robco Security Model 2060B. If you ever see any of my brothers, tell them Victor says howdy.
Goodbye.
Happy trails!
So you're planning on taking on Joe Cobb's gang. It's a big risk, but I suppose you have to do what you think is right.
Leveled up. Want me to take a look at your broken radio?
Sure. The outside looks okay, but I think something broke on the inside. There'd be caps in it for you. I do like to hear what's going on in the world. And that Mr. New Vegas seems like such a gentleman.
That's not always what it seems, dear lady. Alright. Greetings. Now let's talk back to Judy again.
Feeling thirsty?
Oh. I did barter. Whoops. I thought barter and speech were the same thing. My bad. But you know what that means. I can then convince him to give us the supplies. I thought the two were the same thing.
You looking to buy some supplies?
Need supplies for the fight with the powder gangers. Let them take over the town, then I'm sure your business will be much better off.
You made your point. I can provide people with some leather armor and extra ammo. Sure hope it's worth it. And I'll be guarding the store while all this is going on. I have to put my business first. You understand.
Yeah, I'm sure I'll get discounts. Oh, make surplus ammo inferior.
It's all about quantity over quality. Trouble is, you'll be cleaning and fixing your gun a lot more than usual when you use those kind of bullets.
Well, try talking to Judy.
Feeling thirsty?
We're outnumbered against the powder gang. Think you could help?
All the more reason for me to sit this one out.
Of course. near saloon and store are good spots to stage an ambush. If I had the help...
That does sound like a good plan. Alright, you seem to know what you're doing, so you can count me in. Let me have a word with a few other folks, and I'll see if I can't round up some more members for this militia you're creating. While everyone does own a gun, we could stand to be a little better equipped. The general store...
Oh, would you look at that? I got your general store to come in with us. Do have a grenade launcher. So we do have a bit of explosives on our end. Talk to Ringo.
So what's going on?
Son is with us.
Well, I guess that means we're ready to go. Unless you think there's something else you can do.
Let's do this.
All right, I'm ready. I hope.
Time to look alive. The powder gangers are here to play.
How many are there?
At least 6. Joe Cobb included. They look pretty mean.
Let's do this.
I'll be set up near the store. Let's hope that the gang doesn't manage to make it that far.
Oh, boom, yeah. See, even the game doesn't want you to go. Eh, it doesn't care one way or the other.
Howdy.
I'm gonna take this opportunity. Reputation. You've established a reputation with a group of people in the wastelands. Whether that reputation is good or bad, you're friendly to somebody. And people associate with that group will start to react to what you've done. There are many different factions in the wasteland, and you can develop a distinct reputation with each one. As you perform actions that benefit a group, you will gain fame. If you perform actions that harm a group, you will gain infamy. Your reputation, okay, nonetheless. Liked! Enough news of your good work has been passed around that people like you. Shunned. You left a poor impression in the community and may be shunned as a result. Oh, for the powder gangers, okay.
I owe you a huge favor for this. Here, these are technically Crimson Caravan funds, but I know they'll understand once I explain things.
You're welcome.
I'll stick around for a bit longer, but I'll be gone in a few days. If you ever visit New Vegas, look me up at the Crimson Caravan camp.
Will do. And it is totally moral out here. Gotta do what you gotta do in order to survive, and that means... Ooh, gotta loot where you can.
Yep.
Let's talk to Sonny.
That'll teach the powder gangs to avoid Good Springs in the future.
Okay, and then we finally talk to Trudy.
I'm glad that business is over. I like it when Good Springs is nice and quiet.
These are about to take out ticket. It's nice seeing you too. Like, again, we're trying to get the Discord community kind of like, again, feel free to talk to us, okay? We always like talking to you, Danny. We always have a good time. So, again, thank you so much for stopping by, and yeah, hope to talk to you some more. Okay. Does Good Spring get many visitors?
Mostly traders looking to buy bighorn or meat and hides. The traders are the main reason the general store manages to stay in business. Most travelers heading south on the I-15 just push on towards Prim.
Get your
unless they're in
tissues.
desperate need of supplies.
Until next time. Anything interesting going on in the rest of the wasteland?
There's always something interesting going on. But the biggest news has to be the come and dust up between the NCR and the Legion over the dam.
Okay, well, guess it's time to be hitting the old dust trail. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. If you want to see the full video, you guys can go ahead, check it over on my Twitch channel. But again, guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I will catch you guys next time.